exclusive AccuWeather forecast. Now, Eyewitness News, first at 4.
Tributes and parades are taking place across the nation in recognition of Memorial Day. We're taking you to some of the events in our area as America honors its fallen service members.
And in terms of weather, it has been a rough holiday weekend.
Making the best out of it, you know. Coming out here, forecast is good, rain or shine.
Some people caught some waves, but beaches in our area were relatively empty. But the rain is finally on its way out, just in time for the return to work and school.
And are we in for another sweep? The Knicks could advance to their first championship in 27 years with a win tonight, and we are live in Cleveland ahead of Game 4. Good afternoon, I'm David Navarro.
And I'm Liz Joe. Memorial Day weekend is the unofficial start to summer.
Unfortunately, it started with plenty of rain and empty beaches.
Yeah, and in New York City, heavy winds toppled some trees, including this one in the Mount Hope section of the Bronx. One person was injured and several cars were damaged.
But weather conditions are improving. In fact, the sun popped out a short time ago. Meteorologist Jeff Smith in for Lee with the first forecast. Jeff.
Better late than never. This is a late inning rally if I've ever seen one. Up to 71 degrees right now in Central Park. The sunshine finally returning right at the last few minutes of this holiday weekend. We're still looking at a lot of clouds actually down the shore onto parts of Long Island, even a couple of brief sprinkles over portions of Monmouth County at least showing up on the radars. And the rainfall that we got over the weekend, this was the wettest Memorial Day weekend. I looked up some of the stats on this that we've had this century so far. 2.03 inches of rain in Central Park, and a lot of places receiving between 1 and 2 inches of rain. Check this out. The sun has come out a lot sooner well north and west of New York City, and that's allowed your numbers really to jump. 77 degrees right now, Sussex 75 at Poughkeepsie and Newburgh. You're right around the 70-degree mark down the shore, more like 60s on the island into southwestern Connecticut. By the way, if you're tempted by those breaks in the overcast to go out to the beach during the next few hours, beware. There's a high risk of rip currents right through this evening, so you want to stay out of the surf. I don't think water temperatures in the 50s are going to be tempting too many people to go in the water anyway. Warmer next couple of days, sun through high clouds, both Tuesday and Wednesday. A shower can't completely be ruled out on Wednesday, both well north and south of New York City. A couple weather systems will kind of be sandwiched in between. Breeze becomes a fixture starting Thursday, and then temperatures trending a little bit below average as we head to next weekend. Overnight tonight, that low dipping down to about 62. The highs this past weekend were struggling to get up to 60. They stayed in the 50s, just to put it into perspective. Tomorrow, getting all the way up to 80 in the city, lower 80s north and west, probably staying in the 70s right along coastal areas of Long Island and the Jersey Shore. Again, sun through high clouds both tomorrow and Wednesday. Not quite as warm on Thursday, that breeze taking shape, that high getting up to 76 by then. We'll take you right through next weekend and into the beginning of June in your AccuWeather 7-day forecast coming up. We'll send it back over to you, David.
All right, Jeff, thanks a lot. Well,